This week's Next Time Try This segment is brought to you by VintCo. Keep the ride going. There are a couple of different ways you can attach number plates to your race bike. Some guys use zip ties, other people use some kind of rubber strap. I'm going to show you a little trick that I like to use today. It involves pop rivets and a bracket like this, and when you get done, you're going to have a real factory look that looks a lot like this. I've done it with the number plate background on already. If you want to, I would advise that you also, after the number plate background, you put your numbers on, or if you have pre-printed backgrounds, put it all on before you do what I'm going to show you right now. What you're going to need are a couple of rivets like this, a rivet gun, like I have here, and of course, a drill. And it's really pretty simple after that. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. The first thing that you're going to want to do is make sure that the bracket for the number plate is in the center of the plate. Now, you may be putting it on a square plate. You may be putting it on something that's oval. Take some measurements and get it as close to the middle as possible. And of course, equal distance off the sides as well. Take a Sharpie and mark those holes. With a drill bit that is slightly bigger than the rivets, you're going to want to drill those holes. In this case, I used rivets that were 1/4 of an inch in diameter by 7/16 in depth. When you go to a hardware store, you may find a couple of different sizes. Those are the ones that I prefer. They're a little bit bigger. I think they look nicer. Carefully drill right through your number plate and make sure you put something under it to protect your workbench or whatever you're drilling on. In this case, I happen to use styrofoam. After you get your holes drilled, you want to put your rivet through the one side, then put your mounting bracket on the other. In this case, because I had to hold it with one hand, I used the bench as something to hold the other side of my pop rivet gun. Push down on it a couple of times, pop, there you go, the rivet's in. You do the same thing for the second one, and there you have it. A really nice looking bracket that goes across the back of your number plate and will hold it on there securely.